Hello everyone. So what I'm going to do here is we're going to do a Q&A where I have some questions and I get to answer them so you guys get to know more about me for the Ninjaverses anthology. I am a teen artist from the Fraser Valley in British Columbia, and I have been going to Comic-Cons for a few years now and I love them. And I also am inspired by things such as Star Wars and Transformers and like horror games such as Five Nights at Freddy's in like my art. But I've also dealt with this learning disability, which makes it hard for me to talk to other people or communicate because I have a hard time coming up with words in my head. And so drawing has always been this way for me to communicate without words. So it's been helpful in that regard, and I just love drawing in general. So I've been drawing seriously since I was about 5 years old, and during COVID I had a bunch of time to learn how to draw and work on my own art style. Then in 2020 I created my own art business, and a few years later I went to Vancouver for my first Comic-Con, and that's when I got to see a bunch of comic artists participate in sketch duels on stage, and I tried to draw along with them in the audience. But yeah, I've always loved drawing. In the past few years I've worked on a couple of projects, one being storyboarding for George's horror movie. And it's great to work with him again because he is actually leading this Ninjaverses anthology. I've worked with him before on another thing called Cthulhu Cometh, which is an issue of his comic book series, Cover of Darkness, where I contributed a piece of art of Cthulhu, which was put at the back of this issue. And then I also worked on my own comic book called Two Faces, which is written and drawn by myself with some help from my mentor, who helped me convert my mini novella story into the format of a comic book. And that's what I've done so far, but I'm looking forward to more projects, hopefully. Well, aside from this Ninjaverses anthology, I am working on a sequel for my Two Faces comic book. But right now it's still in the development phase. I'm working on story ideas and character designs. Well, aside from this Ninjaverses anthology, I am working on a sequel for my Two Faces comic book. But right now it's still in the development phase. I'm working on story ideas and character designs.